Today is the 5th of June 2024. Okay, and I've been doing some sector of circle questions, looking at them with you, and this will be our third video. Okay, these are things that you would learn along the line, but because they look simple, students don't even you don't even revise it, and then it comes to the exam and it's like, I can't remember what is the volume of a sphere, what is, how do I do this. Meanwhile, it's so simple, and then they learn the difficult ones. So if it doesn't show up, then it's like, oh, the paper was difficult. Meanwhile, the paper was very, very easy. Okay, so I just wanted to take some time and just bring it, throw it out there in case you meet a question like that. So this will be our third video. Thank you to everyone, all my subscribers. Thank you so much. Um, Invite other people to subscribe. If you receive the video, share, like, follow, nice comment. It will be very much appreciated. Okay. Um, Help us circulate um the videos round. Okay. And please, if the account is not yours, don't use somebody else's account, please. Misuse it. If you want to use somebody else's account to subscribe, please just ask for permission or just open your own account. Okay. Um, in this life, at times it gets a bit liberating if you are using your own stuff. Okay, so just open your own account, and if you can't open your account, ask somebody else to help you. Okay. um in the comment section, I'll always write, please follow my notes last script. Yesterday when I was watching the video, I think there was an instant um for, we're looking at minor sectors, area of minor sectors, and it is theta over 360 times pi r squared. But I think I heard myself saying 2 pi r. Okay, that is the arc length. So if you heard that, it is 2 pi r, pi r squared, please. Don't confuse it. Pi r squared is the area of a circle. 2 pi r is the area of a circumference. Okay, so if I'm looking for an arc length, I should use the angle and the circumference. And if I'm looking for the area of a sector, whether it's a minor or a major, then I should use the area of a circle with the angle. I hope you get what I mean. Yeah. So that's why please follow my notes script. Okay. Beware of scammers, please. That at the moment, that's what I'll say about that. I need to start. Watch last video for recap. Okay, we found the area of minor sectors. Okay, now yesterday I said to you, if somebody asks, how would you know it's a major or a minor? If the angle is less than 180, then it is a minor. Okay, if it's greater than 180, then it's a major. Okay, so they might give you the angle for a major sector and ask you to find the area of the minor sector. All you need to do is to subtract the angle you've been given from 360 and use that to find your minor sector. I hope you understand me. Now, if the angle is 180, then you have a semicircle. That is half. So that means you have the diameter. So you can either find the area using pi r squared, okay, and then half it. Okay, so that would be the semicenter. So I just wanted to throw this in there. Okay, so if the theta is 180, then that will be half of the circle. Okay, but anything less than 180 will be your minor sector. Anything greater than 180 will be your major sector. And our starter today will be our third uh, circle theorem. And I told you why I was doing that, because there was a question that said what was the reason and give the name of the circle theorem you use. Okay, so I said to you, I use them, but I don't know the name offhand. So I thought I'll do a starter, even though I have a video on all the circle theorem, and I've used all of them to solve questions in our videos. I still wanted to just use the starter part to look at each circle theorem so that we know the name, so that in future if there's a question, they hardly bring questions like that, but if there's a question like that, you want to take the 1 mark, you don't want to let it go. Okay, I've told you that. Now look at marks seriously, because 1 mark can stop you to go, can change you whether you're going to receive or not. Can be a difference between a C and a D, or can be a difference between A and A star. So I would rather fight for every mark that I can get, okay, to just get that Gcse. Okay, not just in maths, but in all the subjects you are writing. This today's circle theorem, the third one, angle ACB and ADB. So this is the diagram. ACB and ADB are subtended from the same arc. So that is the arc you have there. Okay, so ADB, ACB. Okay, so if you can prove that they are subtended from the same arc as you can see there, then the angles on the circumference are equal. Okay, so here, this angle at D and the angle at C are equal. Again, I've used this to solve a lot of questions with you. Okay, but today, if they ask you the reason, because these two angles, or it can be this, the angle at A and the angle at B, okay, because they are subtended from the same arc. The arc is A, D, C, B. If that is what is happening, then it means that the angle at B, D, and the angle at C are equal. Likewise, the angle at A and the angle at B are equal, because the other side is also true, because they are also subtended from the arc D A B C. Okay. Now let's go to what we have today. Today we are finding the area of a major sector. Okay, yesterday we look at minor sector. The angles were less than 180. Okay, so here's an example. Okay, um, find the area of the major sector. So here, as I was saying, we've been given the smaller angle, but we want this area. Okay, so if you don't read the question, you will think you want this area here, because this is the angle that has been given. So first of all, you need to take 75 degrees from 360. So whatever you get is what you use to solve. Okay, because we are finding the area of the major sector, but the formula is still the same. Theta over 360 times pi r squared. Okay, so now 360 minus 75 is 285. So we have our theta to be 285 divided by 360 times pi. R is 9 all squared. Now we are finding area. R is being given to us in centimeters. So our final answer will be in centimeter squared, because it's area. Now to one decimal place is 201.5 centimeter squared. That is to one decimal place. And I said to you, read the question to the last end. They might ask you to leave your answer in pi or to the nearest unit. Okay, so that is what you should do. Don't think, oh, we always solve in centimeters, so the answer must be in centimeters. Okay, so that is the major sector. Now here again, we've been given the smaller angle, which is less than 180, and we want to find the area of the major sector. So you take 155 from 360, and that is the angle you need to put in the equation. Okay, it is just simple. Relax. Okay, don't rush it. um don't say they've given me an angle, so I'm going to insert. They're asking you to find the major sector area, not this area, that area. Okay, the one that is greater than 180. Again, you know that so when you subtract that from 260, you get 205 degrees. Then you use your formula theta over 360 times pi r squared. Okay. At this stage, if you're writing an exam, you should be able to use formulas and put in your figures where they should go, because that is also a big part. If you can't do this part and get the equation going, how are you going to solve? Okay, so 205 divided by 360. If you use 155, that will be for the minor. Okay, so 205 divided by 360 times pi r squared. R here is 3 centimeters. So in the end, our answer will be in centimeters squared, because it's area. And this is to one decimal place. So if you do 205 divided by 360 times pi 3 all squared. Then you have, when you simplify with pi, with using the calculator, is 116.1 centimeters squared. Here, to 1 decimal place. Okay, to 1 decimal place there. Now, another example, we are still finding the area of the major sector. So I've written an area major. Okay, so again, this is the area you need to find, that area here. So even though they've given you this angle, you need to take this angle out of 360. If you use the 88, then that is the minor sector. So even though you might get an answer, that might not be the answer. So you should read again, read the question. It's very important. Now, if you take 360 minus 88, you get 272 degrees. So that is the angle you need to use to solve. So 272 divided by 360 times pi r squared. We are finding area, so it's pi r squared, not 2 pi r. Okay? Now, if you do it properly on the calculator and with your pi on the calculator, your answer will be 12.6 meters squared to 1 decimal place. Meter squared because our radius is in meters. Okay, these are simple things. You can lose one marker, and then your result coming is like, I did everything right. Why didn't I even get a C? Okay, so please be mindful. Okay, and that's why I'm taking time to revise this, because these are very simple things, and students um might not learn them, and then these questions are thrown in, and even if they gave you two simple questions like this, even if it carries 4 marks, you want to be getting that because this is very easy. But if you thought it was easy and trivial and you didn't, at times the exams have a way of surprising people. You go in learning the difficult stuff, and then you go in and the questions are so easy, and it's like, I didn't learn this, I have forgotten my formulas, and then or because and then you are stuck. Okay, so that's why I said, for me, a part of me visualizes. If I can see it, then I can solve it. So that's why I take time to draw things out to explain to you. Okay, but in the exam, you can just sketch. You can just draw something with your pen and sketch and quickly understand what you are doing. Okay, now, so we are finding the area. So now we need to take 120 from 360 again. So 360 minus 120, which would be 240. So our theta here is 240. So 240 divided by 360 times pi. R is 3.5 meters all squared. No centimeters, meters. Again, putting everything right on the calculator, you get 25.7 meters squared to one decimal place. Okay, I've shown you how to, so that's why I'm not even talking about that, because earlier videos I took time to show you how to do all this on the calculator, so I would have broken it down further. But if you've been on the journey with me till now, I don't need to show you that. You should be able to do these things on the calculator by yourself. And if you do it by now, you should be able to tell me whether I'm wrong or right. Okay. And that's why year 7 to year 11, it is 5 years or 4.5 years if you take the exam period out. Okay, exam and revision. Because if uh, you, it, somebody should teach you properly the whole curriculum, you need all the time. And at times, some of the things taught, you just don't need a printout. You need to repeat it till it's stuck. But unfortunately, at times, some teachers don't have time to do that, because some people just come to class to misbehave. So the teacher has to spend all her time trying to deal with behavior than teach, which is the truth. Okay, it doesn't happen in some places, but in some places it does happen a lot. Okay, so I hope um, you'll be, if you are in school and you are being taught, you will listen, because if you don't listen, by year 11, you wouldn't understand a lot of stuff. And if you don't have a platform like this that is explaining certain things to you, then that is where you struggle to even get a C. Okay? But I hope if you're on this platform, you are learning a lot, so that the things that you've messed up, you can chip it in. Okay, that's why I'm encouraging you to also spread it out, because there are a lot of people who have unanswered questions which are simple, that they can get from my platform, from the platform I've created for you. Okay, there are some people after school they go for extra tuition. So if they even come to misbehave, it doesn't affect them, because when they go home, they take them to extra tuition. But what about those kids that don't have the help? Okay, so please share it will help somebody. Okay, and I appreciate that a lot. There, another example, we are finding the area of the major sector. So even though we've been given 21, we are not, and all the diagrams today are not to scale, please. So this is the area we want to find. Okay, so now here again, 360 minus 21. Okay, so you get that. So that is 339. This is the angle you need to use with the formula. So 339 divided by 360 times pi. Your r here is 7. Okay, 7. Okay, so 7 all squared, so pi r squared. And again, if you do it on the calculator, here you can do 7 all squared, 49 times pi times 339 and then divide by 360. Or you can do 339 divided by 360 on calculator. You multiply by pi, and then you multiply by 7 times 7, which is 49. You should get an answer like that. Okay. This answer 145 is to the nearest whole number. This is not one decimal place. If you want to put it as one decimal place, then this is the nearest whole number. Okay, so one decimal place is 0.0. Okay, that will be one decimal place. But 145 meters squared is to the nearest whole number, or the nearest meter, depending on what you've been asked to do. Okay, so be mindful of this. If there's a one decimal place, then it's 145.0. The nearest whole number, this is 145, is also three significant figures. Okay, so they won't just say one thing, but read the question to the end. Okay. Thank you very much for subscribing, liking, sharing, and following. Please don't misuse somebody's account. Open your own account. Follow my notes/script, and beware of scammers. Take care of yourself online. Okay, and thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next.